God says, I will never talk to you if you skip now. A big tragedy is coming your way. I am trying to save your life. If you skip this, you will suffer great losses. Listen closely, because these words are not empty, and they are not meant to frighten you without purpose. They are meant to reach you in a moment when your attention could decide the direction of your life. I am speaking because something unseen is moving toward you, and I will not stay silent while danger approaches. If you feel a pull in your heart right now, that is not coincidence. That is me drawing you in so you do not walk blindly into what is ahead. Do not turn away, because what you hear in these moments can protect you, guide you, and preserve what is precious in your life. You are not being warned without reason, because I see what you cannot see, and I know what you have not yet discovered. There are paths opening in front of you, and not all of them lead to peace, even though they may look harmless at first. I am speaking now because I care about you, and because ignoring this moment could cost you more than you realize. The tragedy that is coming is not meant for you, but it will reach you if you continue without awareness and without listening. Stay here, stay focused, and let my voice guide you away from harm. Type 1111 to affirm. Within your heart, there is already a knowing that something has been off lately. You have felt moments of unease, small signs that you brushed aside, and quiet warnings that you chose not to fully understand. I have been speaking in those moments, but you were distracted, and now I am calling you with urgency so you will not miss what matters most. What is ahead can be avoided, but only if you remain alert and willing to receive what I am showing you. This is not about fear, it is about protection, and I am reaching you before it is too late. Right now, I ask you to stay present and not rush away, because even a few seconds of distraction can cause you to miss what could save you. If this is touching your heart, and you feel this is meant for you, take a moment to support this by liking the video, so this truth can reach others who need it just as much as you do. Your action can help protect someone else who is standing where you are standing right now. Do not ignore this simple step, because even small acts of faith can carry great impact. Stay with me, because I am not finished guiding you yet. There are people around you whose intentions are not aligned with your well-being, even though they may appear close and familiar. I am opening your eyes now so you will begin to notice what you previously ignored, and so you will not place your trust where it does not belong. Not everyone who smiles with you stands for you, and not every opportunity that looks good carries a safe outcome. I am protecting you by revealing this truth. Before it unfolds into something painful, you must remain aware, because what you do next matters deeply. You have been chosen to hear this because you are not meant to walk into loss, even though the path you are on could lead you there. I am redirecting you with love, not with anger, because I desire your safety and your growth. When I say do not skip, it is because I know how easily you can miss the one thing that could change everything. This moment is not random, and your presence here is not by accident. I am holding your attention because I am holding your future. There is a decision ahead that may seem small, but it carries consequences that reach far beyond what you can see right now. You may feel tempted to move quickly, to follow what feels easy, or to trust what seems familiar, but I am asking you to slow down. Pause before you act, and allow my guidance to shape your next step. The tragedy that is approaching is connected to haste, distraction, and misplaced trust, and you must not allow yourself to fall into that pattern. Listen carefully, because your awareness is your protection. In the coming days, you will notice situations that feel slightly different from what you are used to. Pay attention to those feelings, because they are signals I am placing within you to guide you. Do not dismiss discomfort, and do not ignore your inner voice, because I speak through those quiet moments more than you realize. You are being prepared to recognize what is not right, and that preparation will help you avoid what could harm you. Stay connected to me, because I am leading you step by step. You are not alone in this, even if it feels like you are the only one carrying this weight of uncertainty. I am with you in every moment, and I am guiding you even when you do not fully understand what is happening. The warning you are hearing now is an act of protection, not a threat meant to control you. I am giving you a chance to change direction, to step away from what could bring loss, and to move towards safety and peace. Trust this moment, because it has been given to you for a reason. There is something valuable in your life that is at risk, and that is why I am speaking with such urgency. It could be your peace, your stability, your relationships, or something deeply personal that you hold close to your heart. I am not allowing it to be taken from you without giving you a chance to protect it. You must take this seriously, because ignoring it could lead to regret that you cannot easily undo. Stay attentive, because what you do next will determine what you keep and what you lose. Can 9 simple words really change your financial life? More than 19,000 people have already used it to erase debt and unlock a life of wealth, freedom, and peace. Brain experts were shocked when they discovered this password works up to 20x faster than the law of attraction. People are repeating it daily and watching money flow like water into their lives. Some even believe the results are so powerful, it feels divine. But this breakthrough is already under legal pressure and could disappear any second. Click the link in the description and comments before it's gone. You are stronger than you think, and you are more capable than you realize. But strength must be guided by wisdom. I am giving you that wisdom now so you will not rely only on your own understanding. When you follow my guidance, you move with clarity, and when you ignore it, you move with risk. I am not asking for perfection, but I am asking for your attention and your willingness to listen. That is enough to change everything. I am keeping you aware so that you will not be caught off guard or pulled into something that does not belong in your life. Stay grounded in this moment, because your awareness is your shield. There are subtle shifts happening in your environment, and they are not random or meaningless. You may notice changes in how people behave toward you, small inconsistencies in what they say, or a feeling that something does not fully align with your spirit. These are not things to ignore, because they are part of the guidance I am giving you. You are being trained to see beyond appearances, to recognize truth beneath what is shown on the surface. Trust what you feel, because I am placing those signals within you for your protection. Type yes to affirm. There is a connection in your life that requires careful attention right now. It may be someone you have trusted for a long time, or someone who has recently come close to you, but their presence carries a hidden weight. Not everything they bring into your life is harmful, but there is an influence that could lead you away from clarity and into confusion. I am not asking you to react with fear or anger, but I am asking you to observe, to listen, and to be cautious. When you remain aware, you can protect yourself without creating unnecessary conflict. You are also facing a moment where your own choices will either strengthen your path or weaken it. The temptation to move quickly, to accept what is easy, or to follow what feels comfortable will be strong. That is where many lose their way, because they choose convenience over discernment. I am guiding you to pause and to think deeply before you act, because the next steps you take are not small. They carry weight, and they will influence what unfolds in the days ahead. There is something you have been ignoring within yourself, a quiet voice that has tried to guide you before. That voice has spoken in moments when you felt unsure, when you sensed something was not right, but you chose to move forward anyway. I am strengthening that voice now, so you will no longer overlook it or silence it. It is not there to confuse you, it is there to protect you. Listen to it carefully, because it will help you avoid what is coming. Type 222 if you trust God. The tragedy I warned you about does not arrive all at once, but it builds through small decisions and overlooked signs. It grows when attention is lost and when guidance is ignored. That is why I'm speaking with urgency, because stopping it now is easier than trying to recover later. You are being given an opportunity to step away from what could cause deep loss. Take that opportunity seriously, because it will not always come again in the same way. You must also guard your time and your focus, because distractions are one of the ways this danger finds its way into your life. When you are not fully present, you miss what matters, and when you miss what matters, you make choices without understanding their impact. I am calling you to stay focused, to remove what pulls your attention away from what is important, and to center yourself in clarity. This is how you remain strong when everything around you feels uncertain. There is a pattern in your life that is repeating, and it is connected to what I am warning you about now. You have seen this pattern before, but you may not have fully recognized it. It shows up in the way you respond to pressure, in the way you handle certain relationships, and in the way you make decisions when you feel uncertain. I am revealing this pattern so you can break it, because if it continues, it will lead you into the same kind of loss again. You are not meant to repeat what has already hurt you. I am also placing protection around you, even as I warn you, because you are not being left to face this alone. There are moments when things will not go as planned, and you may feel frustrated or confused, but those moments are not setbacks. They are barriers that are keeping you from stepping into something harmful. Trust those delays, because they are part of the protection I am giving you. What feels like an obstacle now may be saving you from something much worse. You are being called to strengthen your awareness in practical ways. Pay attention to where you go, to what you agree to, and to the decisions you make in the coming days. Do not rush into anything without taking time to think and to listen within yourself. If something feels unclear, step back and wait instead of pushing forward. Clarity will come, and when it does, you will know what to do. Acting without clarity is what leads to regret, and I am guiding you away from that. There is also a need for you to step away from certain influences that have been draining your energy. These influences may not appear harmful at first, but they weaken your focus and cloud your judgment. When your mind is not clear, it becomes easier for you to make decisions that lead to loss. I am asking you to protect your peace, because your peace is directly connected to your ability to make the right choices. Do not allow anything to take that from you. What if attracting wealth didn't require hard work, just the right words? This forgotten prayer is now transforming ordinary people into debt-free, financially free individuals. Scientists say each of these 9 words activates a hidden abundance center deep in your brain. People are using it from home and seeing results in just weeks. It was never meant for the public, and now that it's out, the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. As you move forward, you will begin to notice that your awareness is increasing. Things that once felt confusing will start to make sense, and situations that once seemed normal will reveal deeper layers. This is not accidental. It is the result of you choosing to listen and to stay present. The more you remain connected to this guidance, the clearer everything will become. You are being prepared to move with confidence and understanding, even in moments that once felt uncertain. I am not only warning you about what is coming, I am shaping you so you can stand firm and not be shaken by it. This is a moment of preparation, and your attention to it will determine how steady you remain when pressure rises. Stay close to this voice, because I am leading you step by step. There is something approaching that will test your judgment, and it will not look like danger at first. It may come in the form of an opportunity, a conversation, or a sudden change that seems harmless or even beneficial. That is why you must be alert, because not everything that appears good is meant for you. I am showing you this now so you will not be drawn in by appearances alone. When you look deeper and listen within, you will recognize what is not aligned with your path. Type 1010 to claim miracles. You have been placed in a position where your awareness is your greatest strength. Others may not see what you see or feel what you feel, and that is not a weakness, it is a gift. I am sharpening your ability to discern, to understand what is hidden beneath the surface. This ability will protect you from making decisions that could lead to regret. Trust it, because it has been given to you for a reason, and it will guide you when everything else feels uncertain. There is also a moment coming where you will feel pressure to respond quickly, to give an answer, or to make a move without fully thinking it through. This pressure is part of the trap, because it removes your ability to pause and to seek clarity. I am telling you now to resist that pressure, no matter how strong it feels. Take your time, even if others do not understand why you are waiting. Your patience will protect you from stepping into something that is not meant for you. You must also become aware of the way your emotions can influence your decisions during this time. When fear, excitement, or urgency takes over, it becomes easier to lose clarity. I am calling you to stay calm, to remain steady, and to not allow your emotions to control your actions. When you are calm, you can hear my guidance more clearly, and when you hear clearly, you move wisely. This is how you avoid what is trying to pull you off course. There is a situation connected to your past that is trying to return in a new form. It may look different, and it may seem like it has changed, but its core remains the same. If you do not recognize it, you may step into it again and repeat the same cycle. I am bringing this to your attention so you will not fall into what you have already overcome. You are not meant to go backward. You are meant to move forward with understanding. Type 777 to receive blessings. I am also strengthening your boundaries because you will need them in the days ahead. There will be moments when you must say no, when you must step back, and when you must protect your space. This is not rejection, it is wisdom. You are learning to guard what has been entrusted to you, and that requires courage. Do not feel guilty for choosing what is right for you, because your peace and your safety are important. There is a hidden influence that has been quietly shaping certain events around you. It is not something you can see with your eyes, but you can feel its effect. It creates confusion, distraction, and a sense of imbalance that makes it harder for you to think clearly. I am exposing this influence so you will not be controlled by it. When you recognize it, you take away its power, and you regain control over your own path. You are also being guided to pay attention to your surroundings in a more practical way. Notice the places you go, the timing of your actions, and the decisions you make in your daily routine. Small changes in these areas can make a significant difference in your safety and your well-being. Do not overlook the simple things, because they often hold the key to avoiding larger problems. I am guiding you in both the big and the small, because both matter. There is a sense of urgency in this moment, because the window for avoiding this situation is not unlimited. You are being given time now to adjust, to prepare, and to make different choices. Use this time wisely, because once certain events begin to unfold, it becomes more difficult to change their course. I am speaking now so you can act before that point is reached. This is your opportunity to protect what matters most. You may also notice that certain plans are not moving forward as expected. What once seemed clear may now feel uncertain, and what you thought would happen may be delayed or redirected. This is not something to fear, it is part of the protection I am placing over you. I am adjusting your path so you do not walk into something harmful. Trust these changes, even if they do not make sense right away. As you continue to listen and to stay present, you will begin to feel a deeper sense of clarity within yourself. This clarity will guide your decisions, strengthen your confidence, and help you move forward without hesitation. It is not something that comes from outside, it comes from within, and it is connected to your willingness to trust this guidance. The more you trust, the stronger it becomes. Why are neuroscientists calling this a wealth trigger? Because over 19,547 people are already using this 9-word password, and their lives are changing fast. Unexpected deposits, cleared debts, a completely upgraded lifestyle. Scientists say it taps into a 150-million-year-old brain system that controls abundance and financial flow. It's already changed the lives of thousands in just weeks. If you're seeing this, you're lucky. The page might disappear any moment. Click the link in the description and comments before it's gone. This is not a distant concern. It is close, and it is forming through everyday choices that may seem small but carry deep consequences. I am not leaving you without direction, because I am showing you exactly how to move with wisdom. Stay steady and receive this clearly, because your protection depends on what you do next. There is a need for you to slow down your pace, especially in moments when everything feels urgent or rushed. When you move too quickly, you lose sight of details, and it is within those details that the warning signs appear. I am calling you to step out of that rushed energy and to walk with calm intention. Take time before you respond, take time before you decide, and take time before you commit to anything. This simple shift will keep you from falling into situations that are not meant for you. Type 1212 if you trust in Jesus. You must also begin to separate what feels familiar from what is truly safe, because they are not always the same. Familiarity can create comfort, but it can also hide patterns that lead to harm. I am asking you to look beyond what you are used to and to evaluate what is actually beneficial for you right now. Something that once felt right may no longer be aligned with where you are being led. Do not hold on to it simply because it has been part of your life for a long time. There is also a need for you to guard your words during this time. What you say, who you speak to, and how much you reveal about your plans all carry weight. Not everyone around you needs to know what you are thinking or what you are preparing to do. I am guiding you to be more careful, because sharing too much with the wrong person can create openings for confusion or interference. Silence in certain moments will protect you more than speaking. You may also feel a pull to revisit certain decisions or to reconsider paths that you thought were already settled. This is not a sign of weakness. It is part of the clarity I am giving you. When new understanding comes, it is right to adjust your direction. Do not feel locked into choices that no longer feel right, because you are allowed to change course when you are guided to do so. That flexibility will help you avoid what is coming. Type 888 to stay protected. There is a situation forming that involves more than one person, and it will require you to stay firm in your position. Others may try to influence your decision, to persuade you, or to create pressure so you will move in a certain direction. You must not allow their voices to overpower what you know within yourself. I am guiding you from a place of truth. While others may be speaking from their own interests or limited understanding, stay anchored in what you have received, because that is where your safety lies. You are also being called to strengthen your daily awareness, not only in major decisions, but in small, ordinary moments. Pay attention to where you place your attention, how you spend your time, and what you allow into your mind. These daily patterns shape your clarity, and your clarity shapes your choices. When your mind is scattered, your decisions become weak, But when your mind is focused, your decisions become strong. I am guiding you to build that focus so you can move with confidence. There is a warning connected to timing that you must take seriously. Acting too early or too late can both lead to outcomes that are not in your favor. That is why I am asking you to stay patient and to wait for clarity before you act. You will feel a sense of calm certainty when the time is right, and that feeling will guide you. Do not force anything, because forcing leads to mistakes that could have been avoided. Trust the timing I am placing before you. You may also notice that certain doors are closing, even ones you thought were important. Do not try to force them open again, because their closing is part of your protection. What is not meant for you is being removed, so that you do not walk into something harmful. Even if it feels disappointing, understand that it is saving you from something you cannot yet see. Let those doors close without resistance, because something safer is being prepared for you. There is also a need for you to take care of your physical surroundings. Keep your space organized, keep your environment calm, and remove anything that creates unnecessary stress or distraction. Your surroundings influence your state of mind, and your state of mind influences your decisions. When your environment is clear, your thinking becomes clearer as well. This may seem simple, but it plays a role in how you navigate what is ahead. You are being prepared to recognize a moment that will require you to act with confidence and without hesitation. When that moment comes, you will know it, because everything within you will align with the decision you need to make. Do not doubt yourself in that moment, because I will be guiding you clearly. This is where your preparation will come together, and your awareness will protect you from making the wrong move. There is still more that you must understand, and I will continue to reveal it so you are fully equipped to move forward safely. Do not step away now, because each part is strengthening your ability to see, to think, and to act with wisdom. Your attention is not wasted here. It is building your protection step by step. Stay with me, because I am leading you away from harm and into safety. What you choose to do with that understanding will shape what happens next in your life. Stay steady, because your strength is being formed in this very moment. A leaked 9-word password is quietly transforming people's financial lives. More than 19,000 people have already used it to attract wealth, freedom, and peace. People are using it daily from their couch and reporting real financial breakthroughs. Scientists say it activates deep brain pathways linked to money, working far faster than traditional methods. This was once hidden by elites, and now it's spreading too fast. But the government could take down this secret any moment. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. There is a shift coming that will feel sudden, even though it has been forming quietly for some time. It may appear as a change in someone's behavior, an unexpected situation, or a moment that forces you to make a decision quickly. This is where your preparation will be tested, because you must not react out of habit or emotion. You must respond with clarity, using everything you have been shown. This is how you avoid stepping into the very thing I have been warning you about. Type 555 to stay alert. You are also being called to trust yourself in a deeper way than before. Not the part of you that acts out of fear or impulse, but the part of you that has been shaped by the guidance you are receiving now. That part of you knows when something is right and when something is not, even if it cannot fully explain why. I am strengthening that inner knowing, so you will not depend only on what others say or do. When you trust that voice, you move with confidence and protection. There is a situation involving communication that requires your attention. Words may be spoken to you that are not fully truthful, or information may be presented in a way that hides important details. You must listen carefully, not only to what is said, but also to what is not being said. Pay attention to tone, to timing, and to the feeling you get when you hear it. These subtle clues will help you see the full picture and avoid being misled. You may also feel a sense of isolation during this time, as if you are the only one who sees what is happening or understands the need to be cautious. This feeling is not meant to discourage you, it is meant to strengthen your independence. You are learning to stand on truth, even when others do not see it yet. Do not let loneliness push you into decisions that compromise your safety. Stay firm, because your awareness is protecting you in ways others may not understand. Type 333 if you trust the process. There is also a need for you to release attachment to outcomes that you have been holding on to. When you become too focused on a specific result, you may ignore signs that it is not the right path. I'm asking you to stay open, to allow change, and to accept that what you thought you needed may not be what is best for you. This openness will keep you from forcing situations that could lead to loss. Trust that what is meant for you will come without struggle. You are being guided to strengthen your discipline in small areas of your life, because those small areas build your ability to handle larger challenges. Stay consistent in your actions, stay mindful of your choices, and do not allow yourself to slip into careless habits. Discipline creates stability, and stability helps you remain clear when everything around you feels uncertain. This is part of your preparation, and it is shaping how you respond to what is ahead. There is also a warning about overthinking, because too much analysis can create confusion and delay your ability to act when necessary. I am not asking you to ignore your thoughts, but I am asking you to balance them with trust. When you have clarity, move forward without hesitation and do not allow doubt to pull you back. Overthinking can be just as dangerous as acting too quickly because it keeps you stuck when you need to move. You will also begin to notice that certain distractions are increasing, pulling your attention away from what matters most. These distractions may seem harmless, but they weaken your focus and make it harder for you to stay aware. I'm asking you to limit what takes your attention unnecessarily and to protect your focus as something valuable. When your focus is strong, you are less likely to miss important details that could keep you safe. There is a moment coming where you will need to make a clear choice, and that choice will define the direction you take. It will not be complicated, but it will require courage, because it may go against what others expect from you. Do not be afraid to choose what is right, even if it feels uncomfortable. That discomfort is temporary, but the outcome of your choice will last much longer. Stand firm in that moment, because it will protect you from what lies ahead. You are not being led into fear, but into awareness and strength. Everything I am showing you is meant to prepare you, not to overwhelm you. When you stay connected to this guidance, you move with a sense of calm that cannot be shaken by outside pressure. That calm is your foundation, and it will carry you through any situation that arises. Trust it, because it is being built within you for a reason. You are not the same as you were before you started listening, because your understanding has grown and your awareness has deepened. What once may have caught you off guard will now be something you can recognize and avoid. Stay steady, because you are being strengthened for a reason. There is a crossing point in your path that will require you to choose between what feels easy and what is truly right. The easier option may seem harmless, and it may even appear to solve a problem quickly, but it carries hidden consequences. The right choice may feel slower or more difficult, but it leads to safety and peace. I am guiding you now so you will not be tempted to choose convenience over truth. When that moment arrives, remember what you have been shown and do not turn away from it. Type 999 to stay strong. What secret did elites use to attract wealth so easily? A simple 9-word password now leaked to the public. People are using it daily and watching money flow into their lives like never before. Scientists say it activates an ancient brain system tied directly to abundance. Harvard-backed, lab-tested, life-changing. It's already helped thousands become debt-free in just weeks. But this breakthrough is under pressure and may disappear at any second. Click the link in the description and comments before it's gone. You must also become aware of how pressure can distort your thinking. When you feel rushed, overwhelmed, or pushed by others, it becomes harder to hear my guidance clearly. This is why I am asking you to create space within yourself, even when situations feel urgent. Take a breath, step back, and allow clarity to return before you act. That small pause can prevent decisions that lead to regret. Do not underestimate the power of staying calm in the middle of pressure. There is also a situation where you may be tempted to trust words without verifying actions. Someone may promise, explain, or present something in a way that sounds convincing, but their actions will not fully match their words. I am asking you to look at what is being done, not just what is being said. Truth reveals itself through consistency, and when there is a gap between words and actions, that is where danger can hide. Pay attention to that gap, because it will guide you. You are also being called to protect your energy, because where you invest your attention will influence how clearly you can think. If you allow yourself to become drained by unnecessary concerns or by the emotions of others, your ability to stay aware will weaken. I am guiding you to focus on what truly matters and to release what does not serve your well-being. This is not selfish, it is necessary for your protection. When your energy is steady, your decisions become stronger. Type 444 to remain protected. There is a deeper level of trust that you are being asked to step into, and it goes beyond simply hearing these words. It requires you to act on them, even when it feels uncomfortable or unfamiliar. Trust is not only about belief, it is about movement, about choosing to follow the direction you are being given. When you act in alignment with this guidance, you create a path that leads away from harm. This is how you walk safely, even when you cannot see everything ahead. You may also notice that certain situations are repeating in small ways, almost as reminders of what you must avoid. These repetitions are not accidents. They are signals that reinforce what you have been shown. Each time you recognize them and choose differently, you strengthen your ability to stay on the right path. Do not ignore these moments, because they are part of your preparation. They are teaching you how to respond before the larger situation appears. There is also a need for you to remain humble and open, because thinking that you already understand everything can lead to missed details. Stay willing to learn, stay willing to adjust, and stay willing to listen, even when you feel confident. This openness will keep you from becoming careless, and it will help you continue to grow in awareness. I am guiding you step by step, and each step builds on the one before it. You are approaching a moment where clarity will become undeniable. What has been hidden will begin to show itself, and what once felt uncertain will become clear. This is where your preparation will meet reality, and you will see why you were guided in this way. Do not be afraid when this happens, because it is part of your protection. Clarity may feel intense at first, but it will give you the ability to act with certainty. There is also a warning about hesitation, because once clarity comes, delaying your response can create risk. You must be ready to act when the time is right, without second-guessing or pulling back. This does not mean rushing without thought, but it means trusting the clarity you receive and moving forward with confidence. Hesitation can open the door to confusion, and confusion can lead to mistakes. Stay ready, because your timing will matter. You are not being led into uncertainty, but into a place of strength and awareness that will carry you through what is ahead. Every word you have received has been building that strength within you. You are more prepared than you realize, and you are more capable than you think. Trust what has been placed inside you, because it is there to guide you. You are now approaching the point where everything begins to connect, and what once felt like separate pieces of guidance will come together with clarity. I am still speaking because there is a final layer of understanding you must carry within you before the moment arrives. This is not about adding fear to your heart. It is about strengthening your awareness so nothing takes you by surprise. You are not walking blindly anymore, because I have been opening your eyes step by step. Stay focused, because what you are about to understand will help you stand firm when it matters most. There is a moment very close to you where something will be revealed in a way you cannot ignore. It may come through a conversation, an action, or a sudden realization that changes how you see a person or a situation. This moment will feel intense, but it will also bring truth into the light. I am preparing you now, so you will not deny what you see or try to explain it away. When truth is revealed, it must be accepted, because ignoring it can lead you directly into the harm I have been warning you about. Type 666 to stay aware. You must also be ready to let go of anything that no longer aligns with what you now understand. Holding on to something simply because it is familiar or because it once mattered to you can keep you connected to what is not right for you anymore. I am guiding you to release without fear, because what you are letting go of is not meant to stay in your life. Letting go is not loss, it is protection, and it is making space for something better and safer. Trust this process, even if it feels difficult in the moment. Why are thousands suddenly becoming financially free? Because they discovered a 9-word wealth password hidden in neuroscience research. People are using it from their couch and reporting unexpected money, cleared debts, and new opportunities. Some say the results feel almost divine. Scientists confirm it activates a powerful, ancient part of your brain linked to wealth and abundance. But now that it's leaked, it won't stay available for long. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. There is also a need for you to remain grounded when emotions rise, because the moment of truth may stir feelings that challenge your clarity. You may feel disappointment, confusion, or even anger, but you must not allow those emotions to control your actions. Stay calm, stay centered, and return to the awareness you have been building. When you remain steady, you can respond wisely instead of reacting impulsively. This is how you maintain control over your path. You are also being called to stand firm in your boundaries, especially when others may try to question or challenge your decisions. Not everyone will understand the changes you are making, and some may try to pull you back into old patterns. Do not allow their reactions to weaken your resolve. You are not making these choices to please others, you are making them to protect your life. Stand strong, because your safety depends on your willingness to hold your ground. Type 111 to affirm protection. There is a deeper level of clarity coming that will show you exactly what you must do in a specific situation. It will not be vague or confusing, it will be direct and unmistakable. When this clarity arrives, you must trust it and act on it without delay. This is where everything you have learned will guide you into the right decision. Do not hesitate, because that moment will be your opportunity to fully step away from what could cause harm. You may also notice that certain people begin to reveal their true intentions more clearly. What was once hidden behind words or appearances will become easier to see. This is not something to fear, it is something to use for your protection. When you see clearly, you can choose wisely, and when you choose wisely, you avoid unnecessary pain. Pay attention to these revelations, because they are part of the guidance you are receiving. There is also a need for you to trust that you are being led towards something better, even as you move away from what is not right. It may not be fully visible yet, but there is a safer path opening for you. This path will bring you peace, stability, and a sense of security that you may not have felt for a long time. I am guiding you toward that place, but you must be willing to leave behind what does not belong. Trust that what is ahead is worth the steps you are taking now. You are also being reminded to stay connected to what strengthens you, whether that is quiet reflection, moments of stillness, or simply being present with your thoughts. These moments help you stay aligned and keep your mind clear. When you take time to center yourself, you become less influenced by outside noise and more guided by what is true. This is how you maintain your clarity as everything around you shifts. There is a final warning about doubt, because as clarity increases, doubt may try to creep in and make you question what you know. Do not allow that doubt to take hold, because it can weaken your ability to act. You have been prepared for this, and everything you have received has been leading you to this point. Trust yourself, trust the guidance, and move forward without hesitation. Doubt has no place where clarity has already been given. You are not being left to face anything alone, because I am with you in every step you take. Even when situations feel uncertain, my presence is guiding you and protecting you. You are not abandoned, and you are not unprepared. Everything you need has been placed within you, and it will rise when the moment requires it. Trust that you are capable, because you have been strengthened for this. There is still more that will unfold as you continue forward, and I will continue to guide you as needed. Do not step away now, because staying connected keeps you aligned with what is right. Your attention is not wasted. It is shaping your future and protecting your life. Stay with me, because I am leading you away from harm and into a place of peace and safety where you can stand without fear. This is the moment where awareness turns into action and where your choices will begin to separate you from what could have caused deep loss. Stay focused, because what you do next carries weight that will shape what follows. There is a situation that will present itself with a sense of urgency, and it will try to pull you into a quick response. You may feel as if you must act immediately, as if delaying even for a moment will cause you to miss something important. That feeling is not coming from truth. It is part of the pressure that leads people into mistakes. I am asking you to pause, even if everything around you tells you to move quickly. That pause will give you the clarity you need to see what is hidden beneath the surface. Type 1313 to stay guided. You must also pay close attention to how your body responds in certain moments, because your body will often sense what your mind has not yet understood. A feeling of tension, unease, or discomfort is not something to ignore or dismiss. These signals are part of the way I guide you, especially when something is not right. When you feel that shift, take it seriously and step back instead of pushing forward. Your awareness in those moments will protect you from stepping into what does not belong in your life. There is also a need for you to be careful with agreements, especially those that seem simple or harmless. What you agree to in the coming days may carry consequences that are not immediately visible. I am asking you to read carefully, to think deeply, and to avoid committing to anything without full understanding. Do not allow yourself to be rushed into decisions that require more time and attention. What may appear small now can grow into something much larger if not handled wisely. Why are over 19,547 people suddenly attracting unexpected wealth? Because they started using a strange 9-word password discovered in neuroscience research. People are using it from their couch and reporting unexpected bank deposits, cleared debts, and upgraded lives. Scientists say it activates a 150 million year old part of your brain that controls abundance. Harvard-backed, lab-tested, life-changing. This password was quietly used by elites until a neuroscientist leaked it. Now it's spreading fast and could be taken down any moment. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. You may also encounter a moment where someone tries to create doubt within you about what you already know. They may question your judgment, challenge your perspective, or attempt to make you second-guess your decisions. This is not something to fear, but it is something to recognize. You must not allow their words to override the clarity you have been given. Stand firm in what you know, because your understanding has been built with purpose. Type 1414 to stand firm. There is a pattern of distraction that will try to increase around you, pulling your attention in multiple directions at once. This is not accidental, because when your focus is divided, it becomes harder to see clearly. I am guiding you to simplify your attention, to remove what is unnecessary, and to stay centered on what truly matters. When your focus is strong, your awareness becomes sharper and your decisions become more precise. Protect your focus, because it is one of your greatest tools in this moment. You are also being called to trust the quiet moments, the spaces where nothing seems to be happening. These moments are not empty. They are where clarity forms and where your mind resets. When you allow yourself to slow down, you give yourself the chance to see what you may have missed in the rush of activity. Do not fill every moment with noise or distraction, because silence is where understanding grows. Stay connected to that stillness, because it will guide you. There is a situation connected to your environment that requires your attention as well. It may involve a place you go, a routine you follow, or a setting that you have become comfortable in. I am asking you to look at it again with fresh awareness, because there may be something you have overlooked. Small changes in your surroundings can have a significant impact on your safety. Do not ignore this, because what seems ordinary can sometimes hold hidden risks. You may also notice that certain opportunities are appearing at the same time as these warnings. This is not a coincidence, because not every opportunity is meant for you to take. Some are distractions, some are tests, and some are meant to show you the difference between what looks good and what is right. I am guiding you to choose carefully, to evaluate deeply, and to not be drawn in by appearances alone. What you accept now will influence what comes next. There is also a need for you to remain patient with yourself, because growth and awareness take time to fully settle within you. You are learning, adjusting, and strengthening all at once, and that process requires patience. Do not expect yourself to be perfect, but do expect yourself to stay committed to what you have been shown. Each step you take in awareness builds your confidence and your ability to move wisely. Trust that you are progressing, even if it feels slow. You are being brought into a place where your decisions are guided by clarity rather than confusion, and that is a powerful position to stand in. When you move from clarity, you are not easily shaken by outside pressure or unexpected situations. You remain steady, and that steadiness protects you from making choices that lead to loss. This is the strength that has been forming within you, and it will carry you through what is ahead. There is still a final layer of understanding that will bring everything into full focus, and I will continue to guide you until you reach that point. Do not step away now, because each moment you stay connected strengthens your ability to move safely. Your attention is shaping your path, and staying present is keeping you protected. Stay with me, because I am leading you with care, away from harm and into a place where you can stand in peace and confidence. You have been prepared so that you can recognize it, step away from it, and remain untouched by what could have brought loss into your life. stay present, because this final layer will anchor everything you have received. There is a moment very near where you will see a situation unfold in a way that reveals its true nature without effort. It will not require you to search for answers, because the truth will present itself clearly. You may feel a sudden realization, a strong inner confirmation, or a shift that makes everything make sense at once. This is the moment you have been prepared for, and it will confirm everything you have sensed along the way. Do not ignore it, do not question it, and do not turn away from it. Type 1515 to stay aligned. When that moment arrives, you must be ready to act without hesitation, because delay can create an opening for confusion. The clarity you receive will be precise, and it will guide you toward a specific choice or action. You must trust it completely, even if it feels different from what you expected. This is where your protection becomes real, because your response will determine whether you step into safety or into what I have warned you about. Stay firm, because this is your turning point. There is also a need for you to remain calm in that moment, because strong emotions may rise as truth becomes clear. You may feel a mixture of relief, disappointment, or even disbelief, but you must not allow those feelings to control your response. Return to the steadiness you have been building, and let clarity guide your actions. When you remain calm, you can move with precision and avoid mistakes. This calmness is not weakness. It is strength that keeps you grounded. You are also being called to release any final attachments that could pull you back into what is not right for you. These attachments may be connected to people, situations, or expectations that you have held onto for a long time. Letting go may feel difficult, but holding on will only keep you connected to what could cause harm. I am guiding you to step fully into what is safe, even if it means leaving something behind. Trust that what you release is not meant to remain in your life. Type 1616 to receive clarity. There is a shift that will follow your decision, and it will bring a sense of peace that confirms you have chosen correctly. This peace may not come immediately, but it will grow as you continue to move in alignment with what you have been shown. You will begin to feel lighter, clearer, and more secure in your path. This is the result of choosing awareness over distraction and truth over illusion. Hold on to that peace, because it is a sign that you are moving in the right direction. Can 9 simple words really change your financial life? More than 19,000 people have already used it to erase debt and unlock a life of wealth, freedom, and peace. Brain experts were shocked when they discovered this password works up to 20x faster than the law of attraction. People are repeating it daily and watching money flow like water into their lives. Some even believe the results are so powerful it feels divine. But this breakthrough is already under legal pressure and could disappear any second. Click the link in the description and comments before it's gone. You will also begin to see how certain situations that once seemed important no longer hold the same weight in your life. What once felt urgent may now feel distant, and what once seemed necessary may now feel unnecessary. This shift is not loss, it is growth, and it is showing you how far you have come. You are no longer tied to what could have limited you, because you have chosen a different path. This is your transformation, and it is real. There is also a reminder for you to remain consistent even after this moment passes, because awareness is not something you use once and then forget. It is something you carry with you in every decision, every interaction, and every step you take. Continue to listen within, continue to observe carefully, and continue to move with intention. This consistency will keep you protected long after this situation has passed. Do not return to old habits, because you have moved beyond them. You may also notice that new opportunities begin to appear, but they will feel different from what you have seen before. They will come with clarity, without pressure, and without confusion. These are the opportunities that align with your path, and they will not require you to compromise your peace or your awareness. Approach them with the same discernment you have been building, and you will recognize what is right for you. This is how you move forward safely. There is a deep reassurance that must settle within you now, and it is this: you have been guided, protected, and prepared for this moment, and you are not alone in it. Everything you need to move forward has already been placed within you. You are capable of making the right decisions, and you are strong enough to follow through with them. Trust yourself, because you have been shaped for this. The warning that was given at the beginning was not meant to bring fear, but to awaken your awareness and to draw your attention to what truly matters. You have listened, you have stayed present, and you have allowed understanding to grow within you. Because of that, you are no longer walking toward what could have caused harm. You are stepping away from it with clarity and strength. There is still guidance that will continue as you move forward, but it will come in quieter ways, through your awareness and your inner knowing. Stay connected to that, because it will keep you aligned and protected. Your attention has brought you to this point, and it will continue to guide you beyond it. Remain steady, remain aware, and remain open to what is being shown to you. There will be moments after this where things seem calm, where the urgency fades and everything feels normal again. This is where many lose what they have gained, because they relax their awareness and fall back into old patterns. I am asking you not to do that, because what you have been given must be carried forward with intention. Do not treat this as something temporary, but as something that now guides your everyday life. When you stay aware even in calm moments, you remain protected when challenges arise again. Type 1717 to stay rooted. You are entering a phase where your decisions will begin to reflect the clarity you now hold within you. You will notice that you think differently, that you pause more, and that you observe more carefully before acting. This is not hesitation, it is wisdom taking shape within you. Allow it to guide you without resistance, because it will keep you from repeating what could have brought harm. Trust that this new way of moving is leading you into a safer and more stable path. There will also be people who notice this change in you, even if they cannot fully understand it. Some may respect it, while others may question it or feel uncomfortable with it. Do not allow their reactions to pull you back into old ways of thinking or acting. You are not responsible for how others respond to your growth. Stay aligned with what you know is right, because that alignment is what protects you. You must also continue to guard your attention, because what you focus on will shape how you think and how you act.